Guys, welcome back to another The Sports Scoop video. Today we're going to be doing some NFL predictions. Last week was a very good week, and this week we're going to have some really good games as well. Click like if you're excited, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. So let's get into the games. So first of all, we've got the LA Chargers going against the Las Vegas Raiders. So two teams, in my opinion, that are trending in the opposite direction. The Chargers getting a must-needed win against the New England Patriots, who absolutely demolished them previous week, while the Raiders losing another crushing loss in the playoff aspirations against the Indianapolis Colts. So this game, I think it's going to be a good game between teams that, in my opinion, are going in opposite directions. I'm going to give it to the Chargers because the Raiders have just not really looked good against teams not named the New York Jets. I think it's going to be a tough matchup for them going against Keenan Allen. I'm going to give the Chargers 27-24. Denver Broncos against the Buffalo Bills. So this one's another one that I feel like will be an interesting game in Denver. In the high altitude, usually bendy teams struggle. In the altitude, Broncos have played teams like the Chiefs very tough. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Buffalo's offense is just too high powered. So give me the Bills. Close again, 23-17. The Green Bay Packers going against the Carolina Panthers. So the Packers, huge win, just won the NFC North, and very important for them. Going once again winning that division that people expected them to struggle after a draft that many considered poor. But they've looked really good. Huge win. I don't think it should have been that close, but they did beat the Lions. Now going against a Panthers team that really isn't easy. I'm still gonna give it to the Packers though. They're still, in my opinion, one of the best teams in the league. They now hold the number one seed, and they're gonna be playing a little tight, but I still think it's going to be Packers win. Give the Packers 30-24. Indianapolis Colts against the Houston Texans. So the Colts have played really good defense and usually done enough to win. Jonathan Taylor really had a really good game against the Raiders, and I expect that to continue into 31st ranked Texans run defense. And the Texans, Deshaun Watson, very good, but he can't carry the team by himself. I mean, Brandon Cooks is okay, but other than that, who else do they really have? Really no one. I think it's going to be a really tough outing for a Texans team that is struggling. Give me the Colts 24-10. Tennessee Titans against the Detroit Lions. Nightmare matchup for the Lions. They've had the worst run defense in the NFL. Going against Derrick Henry. This is destined not to end well. Henry's just going to... If you thought that he dominated the Jaguars run defense, he did 215 yards. Oh boy, this is not going to be pretty at all. Titans are going to have the ball for so long that Matthew Stafford will barely be able to get on the field. Titans in a blowout, 35-13. Minnesota Vikings going against the Chicago Bears. Another game that, in my opinion, will be pretty close. Chicago getting a must-needed win against the Houston Texans, and their road to the playoffs seems very difficult. Not impossible yet, but it seems highly improbable. But if they do, they need to be a Viking team that also has playoff aspirations. I think right now the Bears needed momentum after that 6-game slide, and the Vikings, they were on a winning streak until they got lost to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Two solid teams in my opinion. I'm going to give it to the Vikings just because even though the Bears did get that big win, the Vikings have overall looked like a better team, especially after the Bears went 5-1. They still have really struggled, so I'm going to give it to the Vikings. Washington football team going against the Seattle Seahawks. This game, a lot of people probably pick Washington for upset. I'm going to go with Seattle just because their defense seems to be improving week by week, and I don't know if Alex Smith will be playing, and I think no matter what, the Washington offense will really struggle. Seattle will also struggle. It's going to be a low scoring. It's going to be a tough matchup. I feel like Chris Carson in that run game might be the difference for them. So Seattle, they know they need to be good teams, especially considering they most likely will be in the playoffs. So I'm going to give this one to Seattle 17-14. Miami Dolphins going against the New England Patriots. So Miami, they played Kansas City pretty well in the second half. They really made it a good game. We'll see what the status is for Mike Gesicki. He's a huge weapon. Same with Devontae Parker. It's going to be, in my opinion, a good matchup. Belichick going against the young rookie Tua Tagovailoa. But I think difference, once again, Miami defense. Kyle Van Noy should be back for the New England game, which is very important, not only because he was with New England before, but also because he is basically their leader on that Miami defense, and he's going to be very key for them getting the win. And I think in the warm weather in December, the New England has consistently struggled, even with a rookie quarterback. I think with one as smart as Tua, Miami should be able to get the win. Give me the Dolphins 27-13. Ravens against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Ravens have obviously not looked nearly as good as they did last year, but they're still easily good enough to beat the Jaguars, especially considering they can slip up if they want to make one of those playoff spots. I think this one should be a nice, easy game that they should definitely be able to win. I think the Ravens will win semi-comfortably, 24-6. Atlanta Falcons going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Atlanta once again choking a big game, and against the Chargers of all teams. It's just disappointing because they have so much talent, and now going against a tough Buccaneers team is going to be really difficult. That defense is going to come after Matt Ryan all game long, and it's not going to be easy for him. I think the Buccaneers won't win easily just because Atlanta have so much talent at the skill position. So I'm still gonna go for Tampa Bay 30-20. The San Francisco 49ers traveling to Dallas face the Cowboys. Niners, tough loss to the football team. Like I said, that just shows how good Washington defense it really is. I think they can bounce back against those struggling Dallas defense that did really well against the Cincinnati Bengals, but Niners are a whole different animal. Don't expect this to be easy for Garrett Gilbert or Andy Dalton, whoever it is, especially considering Andy Dalton hasn't really done incredible these past few weeks. But I'm still gonna give it to the maybe to the Cowboys in a close game, 24-17. Arizona Cardinals going against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles getting a huge upset against the New Orleans Saints at home. And I think Cardinals right now, they're in good position to make the playoffs, but Jalen Hurts, you probably have something to say about that. The Eagles have looked good in recent games. It's not going to be easy for either team. Close game, I'm going to give it to the Cardinals 28-24 on a last game winning drive. LA Rams against the New York Jets. This will be easy in my opinion. Hopefully Sam Darnold doesn't die in that pocket. Rams might get like 10 sacks. Like Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd, Joseph Day's been pretty good as well. And that secondary will have the entire receiving core on lock. This isn't going to be pretty for New York at all. Give me the Rams 27-3. Then we've got the matchup of the week. The New Orleans Saints going against the Kansas City Chiefs. So New Orleans, what happened there? They lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. Really a surprise considering Philadelphia was struggling, but Jalen Hurts gave them that magic, the huge win for them. Chiefs getting a huge win of their own, beating the Miami Dolphins. I think this could be a really good matchup. Patrick Mahomes might struggle against this tough New Orleans defense. Drew Brees, his stats up in the air. I think given his health, if he's not playing, I think the Chiefs will win semi-comfortably 31-21. And then we've got our Sunday Night Football game, the New York Giants against the Cleveland Browns. Even though the records are starkly different right now as I'm recording, the Browns are 9-3, the Giants are currently 5-8. I think this will be a tough matchup. Both teams who have solid defenses. I think the Browns are underrated, even though they haven't done a lot of points. Myles Garrett's going to come after Daniel Jones all game long. I think the running game is going to be the difference. Even the Giants really thrive off their incredible secondary, but that run defense is pretty good, but I don't think it's good enough to stop the duo of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Baker Mayfield will be very effective off the play action as he has all year under Kevin Stefanski. Browns in a close game, 31-28. And finally, our Monday night game, we've got the Cincinnati Bengals going against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh, in my opinion, they're just too good for Cincinnati. I don't even know if Brendan Allen's going to be playing. Ryan Finley, in my opinion, no offense to him, but he just doesn't stand a chance against Pittsburgh team. It's not going to be pretty. Give me the Steelers 21-3. So that's it for the video. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe as well. Check out our socials, link down below, our Instagram, podcast, and TikTok. Thanks for watching.